miracle of this plant stem cell. Yes, miracle. Is it church? No, it's not church. But God has given us a wonderful product that has made people to realize that yes, there's still an answer to every situation in this world. And the truth is that God puts thing in the hands of a very great company, the Phytoscience, who hooked up with the person who discovered this wonderful plants, Fredzuli. But during the course of time, you'll be put through, you'll be told how we came about this platform. The reason why we chose to say miracle, yes, miracles is the wonders, the phenomenon of this plant stem cell we're talking about. Because when we say what is the wonders, what is this phenomenon? Yes, we've had a lot of people with medical, challenges, medical conditions that have been turned terminal, have been turned, oh, you know what, you have to manage this to the end of time. Nothing can be done. But come on, here is this product of us, product of Phytoscience, our plant stem cell. It has gone in there, it's done a lot of things, giving life and hope to people that have given up. And for that reason, we're all gathered here today. We want to hear, because there's some people in this room today that have actually been touched, and they're going to share their stories with us. Thank you once again for your patience. And I want to start with our very first sharer, Professor Adeloye, business partner. Sir, please, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, my big sister, Osato. Great leaders in the house, distinguished guests. It's a big joy for me to be here today to talk to you about what God has wrought through me by to tell you about my childhood friend. Her father and my father were classmates in primary school. So we then got together again in the 70s, and they were the best of friends. And of course, the children were also the best of friends. And we all bonded. Now, the youngest of the children was my closest friend. So we lost contact for a long period of time. And when my school association got together this year, I had the opportunity because two of the brothers were in the same class with me. So I was able to get in contact with those ones, and through them I got the phone number of the youngest child. So I called her, and she told me she had been battling diabetes for several years. I didn't just know how bad it was until today. I've been sending products to her, double stem cell, Snowy Fort, and she told me that she was able to sleep very well after a long period of time as soon as she got Snowy Fort and double stem cell. So she has improved tremendously, but I only got to know how serious it was today. So in my chatting with her today, she told me that she had been bedridden since January. When I say bedridden, completely. I got back into their lives in April. And then she said she has not been able to walk since January. Walk, I did not say walk. Walk as in W-A-L-K. To even leave the bed and walk, she had to be supported, as she could not walk alone. She had to be supported if she needed to go to the restroom. She told me again today that she became just a bag of bones. And indeed, the relation said photos should be taken of her to let her know how she was progressing. Indeed, the children had to take away her old set of photos so that she won't feel so bad. But today, the story has changed. Indeed, she had fallen twice, breaking her legs on two different occasions. Now, all that has changed. She walks around the compound now, and she's been putting on weight. The only thing left now is a slight peppery sensation in the body and loss of feeling, a slight loss of feeling in the less. I sent for the first time After Plus, and I'm quite sure by the time she takes After Plus, she'll be completely okay. Completely okay. You can see what this product can do for you. Now, he's not here, Dr. Olusola is not here to share his experience. So I just mentioned it briefly. Of course, there's no way I can say it, tell it the way he will when he comes to our meeting, perhaps the next meeting. Through Crystal Cell and Slow Pivot, he has been able to take care of a boy that had brain tumor. The father was on one of our platforms recently and gave a teary, emotional testimony. I'm sure some of us in the house will remember the man that came on Zoom to tell us how his son recovered from brain tumor. Now, I have more, but for now, my sister, Osato, let me leave this scene, let other people talk about their experience with them.
Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you. Amazing testimony. Thank you. At this point, I would like to call on our business partner, Substance, Messi Moore. Please, can you share your testimony with us? Well, please, let's give reaction, because it's not easy to come out here and talk. For anybody coming out to talk, no matter how small it may sound, but it's a big miracle. Let's give, applaud the speaker, use your reaction button. You can go there, thumbs up, or just give a clap. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Prof. Messi, please, are you in the house?
Yeah, please. Yeah,
Okay,
yes. Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good evening, everyone. Okay. My name is Mercy Moore. My business name is Substance. I have a lot of testimony. I don't even, let me start with, let me leave my own for now. Mine is a very long and plenty testimony. Let me start with the few I have last month and yes, last month. Last month I had two or three testimony. One from somebody in Ogoja that was paralyzed with stroke, and a friend of mine got the product for him. First of all, he asked me if the product would work for his uncle. I said yes. I sent some testimonies to him, and he got the 90,000 pack, which is the 6-pack. He sent to the uncle. After about 3 weeks, he called me and said that the uncle is getting better, that he wouldn't want him to stop, that he would want to buy more. So I advised him to get the 26-pack, which of course he did. And today he told me that the uncle is well. The uncle is very well. And then my niece, she's 5 years old. I never knew she had infection because I usually, when I go to their house, I never knew, because I notice that every time I go to their house, I usually see her with carrots. They kind of force her to eat carrots all the time. I'd be wondering, why do you always let her giving her carrot? And if I was like, oh, maybe they, because it's fruit, and they say no, that the doctor says she should be eating carrot because of that. So last September, they came to spend weekend in my house. Then I noticed that the girl doesn't, when she's sleeping, she kind of struggled to breathe, as in making sound noise, like as if she's snoring. I wake her up and ask her, what is wrong with you? She would tell me her heart is itching her, so she's trying to scratch it. Imagine some like heart is itching, that she's kind of trying to scratch, so that she will not be coughing, try to cough when she's sleeping, so that she can scratch her heart. I said, for how long has it been happening? She said for the elder sister, which is, so she is 5, doing Ariana for a very long time. And I said, okay, I didn't have any product to give to her. So I now called my brother in the morning. I asked him, what is wrong with your daughter? Why does she always do this? He said that can have been that every time the girl sleeps, she doesn't sleep. She's always making that sound. And I said, okay, it should not work. So when we now had food, I took I opened one pack. I took 5 sachets out and I went to their house and gave to them. That was about 3 weeks ago. Then by last week, I called him and asked. Okay, it was actually the elders, the 6 years old that called me and said, Auntie Kate, can you imagine? Ariana has overcome that thing. I said, what thing? He said, that thing that Ariana usually do in the night, that thing has stopped. That thing doesn't disturb her again. I said, really? So I now called the father. The father said, yes, that the girl has not been, that thing has gone. And this is something that's been disturbing this girl for years. And the doctor has been giving them medication, but since the thing did not stop, the doctor said she should be eating carrot. That carrot would take the thing away, and that was why the girl is always eating carrot. So when I now get that, I gave them the 5 sachets they should share between the 2 sisters. So she now told me that the thing has stopped, that the girl is okay. Today I still gave them on crystal cell. In church, her father had heart disease, heart disease. I told her about this product. I didn't know, but because I had mentioned this product to my colleagues in church. Mostly most church member knows that this is what I do. I keep telling, buy this, get for your parent, and she never like kind of pay attention to. So, but she was always following my status. So one day I just posted something. She now replied as in, Mercy, are you sure this thing will work? That she has spent so much money on her father, that her father is having serious heart disease. And that her father is even talking like seeing dead people. He's always talking about death, always saying things that is not relevant, as in talking things out of point. And I said, why don't you just try that? And I sent some of her testimonies to her and everything. And I said, look at, I sent the kidney. I said, so if somebody that had this kind of issue can come out of it, I don't see any reason why father should not. So she got, I advised her to buy the 6. She said, no, let her try with 3. So she got 3 packs. After about, a week or so, I asked her, how is your father? She said, she said her father is well, that they say she is well. After about 3 weeks, she now called me. She said, Mercy, please, can I get more of that? I just called my sister that is staying with my father, because she was in England. She said, my sister said, sis, daddy is getting well. She spoke with her neighbor. She doesn't live with her father. She lives in somewhere around here in Ikeja, while her father lives in Ota. She said she even spoke with her neighbor. Her neighbor said, what did you give to your father that your father is getting better? She now sends her cousin that took the supplement to the father in Ota. That one lives in Oko Palace. She said, please, I want you to go and confirm, because you're a person that took that thing. They go there and confirm and call me. Or when you get there, let me know. So she said when her cousin got there, her cousin called her. She spoke with the cousin. Her cousin screamed. He said, Auntie, daddy is well. Daddy is as in is well. Auntie, daddy is well. She now spoke with the father. The father was like, my daughter, I am fine. The father was not started talking and they laugh at him. So when she now came back from England, she went to see her father. When she now came back from England, she now got more. She bought Snoopy. Because then we didn't have Snoopy. So she now bought Snoopy this time around. When she took it to her father, she now told her father, he said, Dad, I brought another one. He said, see this one, after taking this one, you will now put this one inside water and drink. Her father now said, since all the product, what that they give me, I said, they drink water. Maga woman go inside drum leaf now. She said, from when her father said that, and then she now said, Daddy, you are okay, because her father is a very funny man. So immediately her father said that she now said, hey, my father is okay. For my father to say this, my father is okay. She said, Mercy, my dad is fine. So now she's buying, she kept buying, she has been even giving it to. So let me see. So that's it. That is my few of my testimony. I've had some, even my own personal testimony. My own is very long. And I will still talk about my own. Let me just talk about my own for a little.
Okay.
I wouldn't talk about the asthma. The asthma, that one has gone a long time ago. But the pain, the pains on my legs. Why I want to talk about this is I don't talk about it anymore. I don't want to tell anybody. I started doing this business since last year, February. And I have been taking this product and have been having serious pain, as in pain that I cannot stand. If I stand for 10 minutes, the pain goes to my brain. Since that, I've been going through that for like 4 years. I've done everything. The more I take, last 2-3 months ago, the pain gets so bad that I was like, I just had this crystal cell, and because this, like, when we have about 3 weeks or last month, I just decided let me try again. I got a lot of crystal cell. I got stem cell. What I was doing, I wasn't taking time. I just opened about two pack of double stem cell, 2 pack of crystal cell. I poured them inside a plastic bowl, drop it around my bed. Once I turn, I open, I put in my mouth. After maybe like 1 hour, I would drink. Even when after eating, I'll open. I was like, I cannot count how many I was taking. In the middle of the night, I open double stem cell, I put it in my mouth. When I swallow that one, I'll put crystal cell, I'll put it in my mouth. I'll drink water, I'll sleep. When I wake up again around 4 o'clock after my prayer, I open around. When I was like taking it like that, I didn't count. I didn't know what I was. After about 3 weeks of doing that, I noticed that the pain was going gradually. As I'm talking, it's gone. Yes.
Wow.
And this is something something I have been treating since. I've been taking this product in last year because I became very consistent. And I didn't give up. Even with that, I was doing the business. I didn't just want to like just stop just because I wasn't seeing results on my leg. I continued.
Wow.
Honestly. So that is mine. I'm still taking it. I'm still. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Substance. Wow. For the people that were here when we started, I said something. I said, these products, they will always give you a second chance. For people that have given up, this is just the beginning. We've not even started, because that's what we do here, in phytoscience. Everybody wants to talk about what has happened. And if we give room to everybody, I can tell you we'll be here 24 hours, we won't go, because the testimonies are just too many. Thank you again, Substance. Thank you so much. We'll move to the next person now, Ebi Oko Esena. Is she in the house? Ebi? Good evening. Mute. Is Ebi in the room? Yes, I've seen Ebi. Please unmute us. Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. Madam, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you.
Ebi Okesile. I actually, before now, I was having some kind of terrible pain on my knee, and I went to the hospital. So they said I should be taking that. They were going to give me injection. Each injection is going to cost 75 for for each leg. That's 75 on my left leg, 75 on my right leg, which comes to 150. Then I have to take it for like 1 month. And I'm not that kind of person that I like to do all this kind of things so that it doesn't go and affect my hormone or something. So I was managing that. I was in pain. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. Then the nurse said I should to go and see some jaw people that will help me massage it. I went, but I was still having the pains. Then my brother-in-law now, one day my brother-in-law called me. Okay, my brother-in-law saw me. I was like, how are you? He said, oh, I can't walk. My leg is still paining me. You can see. I can't walk. Even to climb stairs, I won't be able to climb. So it was really very bad. There was a time I had to miss work for 1 week because I couldn't walk. So you know, like, oh, okay, there's this medicine I have, stem cell. Just, I don't know if it will work, but just can't take it. But I understand that it has worked for so many people. Just can't take it. She just told me that what you would do is that I should put it under my tongue. And he didn't tell me how many times I'm supposed to take it. So I just went to my phone, Googled it, and I now discovered that I can take it one in the morning and one in the evening. So I did. He gave me just 1 packet. So I did it. And it worked. So after 1 week, I went to see him. So I started dancing. I was jumping up and dancing. It wasn't like it's a lie. I said, Uncle, it's true. It wasn't like it's a lie. I said, Uncle, it's true. I said, but I still feel some kind of slight pain under my leg. So it was not like, oh, okay, maybe that 1 week is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about 3 days ago. That was when I saw about 3 days ago. What when your driver comes, send your driver to me. So okay, so when I went home, so he now called me back again. I was like, oh, okay, do you know what? I don't think that is enough. You need to take additional dosage. When your driver comes, send your driver to me to come and pick up another person. Okay, thank you, Uncle. And really, at least I've been I can walk now. I can go to the office. I can even before when I go to his house, I will not go upstairs. So he was like, hey, do you have been around? I said, Uncle, no, nah, I told you my leg. I could not climb up. So that's why. Then I can climb everywhere and thank God for everything. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know how to give testimony, but it worked for me. That's just
Maybe you tried. Thank you so much.
That's all we need to know, that it's working.
Yes, I remember that phone call, Ebi. Your brother-in-law was so excited. I don't even know if he waited to the end. He just called and said, Osato, hold on. My sister-in-law wants to talk to you. And I was, hello, I'm the one that spoke to you that day. And he said, oh, you just took some and you can walk. Congratulations. That's the excitement. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. We'll then go to the next person. Please, let's give her a reaction. Well done. Your first time and you did so well. Thank you so much. Thank you. Is everyone in the house? Let's Erons.
Yes.
Yes. Erons, please, can you share with us? Please unmute yourself, Erons. Hello.
What?
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening. What am I supposed to be sharing? I have plenty testimonies around it.
Just share.
Anyone.
The brother is suffering from stage 4 cancer, that I should pray for the brother and all of that, because I'm a church man. So I said, okay, that is fine. I'm going to pray, but there's this drug too that I can recommend for your brother, because he's already in hospital, stage 4 cancer, and they're planning to do a surgery. So I introduced the drug to them, and they were saying, no, they want to do all these things. No, is the person you are talking to, she a cancer specialist or all those things? I said, this is not a cancer specialist. I said the testimonies are just too much. I sent them the link to listen. They didn't listen. They no, they don't want to listen and all of that. So the brother I kept bothering the brother to please just forget about drug and just listen to what people have to say. So ultimately, they now discussed with the doctor. They said there's this thing someone has been bothering them in Nigeria to take. They said the doctor looked at it. He said, yes, it's safe to take it. It's okay to take it. So right there in the hospital, they began to minister it to him. So the surgery they planned, they canceled the surgery.
Wow.
To me, I never really met the person face to face. So this morning he met me in church and was greeting me. I said, "What do I know you?" He said, "I was the person you recommended that thing for his brother in the UK and all of that, and all of that." So we hugged each other, and I'm very, very happy I made a difference to that guy. So the guy is using the drug now somewhere in London. So that is it.
Amazing.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Wow.
Cancer.
Reaction. Thank you so much, Eros. Thank you. Erons is relatively new, one of our baby members, but Erons is doing exploits, great exploits, because every day you get a call, talk to this person, and I'm like, amazing, because the truth is that some people will join and say, let it work for me first. Until it works for me, I won't tell anybody. But Erons is just different. Erons is here to share his testimony with me, but he has brought a lot of people. The lady who spoke before Erons actually is Erons' sister-in-law. Then this one from the UK. And I keep telling people, when people say, is it true? The testimony, is it true? With doctors in the UK, will they compromise? Will they tell you something that is not true? Erons, you're an amazing person. Please keep bringing sharing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you. At this point, because we've already spent time trying to reach out to our people, it will be wonderful for us to know what products are we talking about, because we have some first timers in the house. They are wondering, is it drug? Our products are not actually drugs. They're stem cell products straight from the plant. But I won't want to go into details because we have a wonderful partner here who will take us through these products and tell us, what they can do for you. At this point, I'll hand over to Professor Adeloye. Prof, please, can you show us these products? Thank you. Okay. Prof, unmute yourself. Prof, can you unmute yourself?
Thank you. The journey begins with other types of stem cells. There is an adult stem cell, and then there's embryonic stem cell. Each of them had its own problems. For instance, adult stem cells are already tired. So what could they do? Because stem cells are mother cells, which are like the spare parts of the body. They are made from stem cells. And if there is any need for us to repair anything in the body, stem cells will naturally be the ready tools. Now, as we grow older, our stem cells grow old too and find it more difficult to differentiate into other cells, because that is the job of a stem cell. Stem cell can divide into, can reproduce itself, and can also become the the cells of some other organs in the body. Now, embryonic stem cell has its own problem. It's as if you are killing some lives to save some lives. So it faced a lot of issues and then became quite unpopular. And then in steps the man called Fred Zule with his plant stem cells. And then the whole thing came from the special apple called Euphyllas pavlova, which has the ability to heal itself. If, for instance, a bird should peck on it, it will seal up instead of oxidating. And then The beauty of it is that when this is ingested, it can generate and make your body to generate its own stem cells, which cannot be rejected by the body. That's one of the problems faced by other forms of stem cells. Because they are not so naturally produced by the body could reject. Imagine having spent millions of naira or thousands of dollars to get stem cell therapy and the body rejects it. That means you have to go through it again. You can imagine the amount of money that will be involved. So here are our products. Yeah, these products are not just some obscure products from somewhere, anywhere in the world, but from the famous Mibelle Biochemistry and Dr. Fred Zuli, who discovered the special apple that was going into extinction because it was not the kind of apple people would desire, bitter in nature. And because of its special nature, this man felt there must be something special about it. And then using biotechnology, phytocell tech, he was able to culture this apple, and that is the background of our products. You can Google Fred Zuli later, or Mibelle Biochemistry, and you see that this is an award-winning company that has employed tens of thousands of people. Now, if you have such a good product, naturally you'd like to also have a platform on which to market it. And this is where Phytoscience comes in. With our founder, Sheila Tekpen, you can see the mighty building we have over there, over $4 million, which means that we are not going anywhere soon. Indeed, we are taking over the world. The world has no choice. Because in the next years, for many years to come, indeed, this is the present and the future of medicine. We are going to be here for a long time because many more people will be tied to stem cells. And that is why you should come in now so I can be where people should be before others join them. Because the beauty of it is that if you know where the world is going and you get there first, others will get to meet you there. This is the sign of the Memorandum of Understanding on the 14th of May, 2013, between Mibelle Biochemistry and Phytoscience, a memorable day. So if anyone tells you that they are marketing stem cell products, if they are not Phytoscience, think twice. Now, we are going to go through some things that generally terminology that will be important to us. Inflammation, autoimmunity and inflammation. And see, inflammation is a natural way the body responds to invasion. Now, it is acute inflammation if it is sorted out in a short period of time. But once it becomes chronic inflammation, it's as if there's an army of complication working on some parts of the body. And you know what that can mean for the body. It will be destroying healthy cells in the body. Autoimmunity is when the body attacks itself, the immune system attacks the healthy cells in the body, thinking they are enemies. And of course, this leads to inflammation. Autoimmunity leads to inflammation. Now, there are some examples of autoimmune diseases. For instance, type 1 diabetes, in which the alpha beta cell, the beta cells in the pancreas are attacked by the immune system. Likewise, inflammatory arthritis, in which case the immune system attacks the joints. Now, what that means is that if we can find some ingredients and put in our products in such a way that they can handle anti-inflammatory conditions, that is, they can handle inflammatory conditions, and then we can also put phytonutrients, which are so important, as we're going to see in a moment. When we say anti-inflammatory, it means that the substance has the property of taking care of inflammation, reducing inflammation or swelling. In fact, the word inflammation came from flame, inflamed inflammation. Now, phytonutrients are phytochemicals which are produced by plants, and then they have antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. And indeed, plants use these properties to save themselves from insect attack and against ultraviolet rays. You can now see why they are so important in making us grow older at a lower rate. That is reverse aging or slow aging down. Now, They also enhance immunity and intercellular communication. You can see that there are some, for instance, Parkinson's disease is due to intercellular communication problems. They can repair DNA damage from exposure to toxins and detoxify carcinogens. Now, we've been mentioning oxidation. What is oxidation? You see, this is when electrons are transferred from one molecule to, for instance, if an atom should lose an electron, we say it has been oxidized. And now, you know, once an electron loses an electron, an atom loses an electron, there's no longer what it used to be. The cell is no longer what it used to be. And that means that the body can undergo oxidative stress, because once the electron is missing, the atom will look for another electron and capture it. This is what we call oxidative stress, because it becomes a multiplier effect on the body. And this is what makes us to age. And so many problems are associated with oxidative stress. For instance, cancer, diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, so many problems. Indeed, you can say almost all health issues arise from oxidation. Of course, the natural products of oxidation are the free radicals, which are generated by our bodies naturally. And then usually the body can handle some free radicals. But when they overwhelm the body, then it becomes a big problem. Now, ultraviolet rays are responsible for 80% of our aging process. And as we've seen before, with phytonutrients, these are taken care of. Antioxidants there's so much of antioxidants in our products that I know what antioxidants do. They hunt for free radicals and donate their own electrons. But their nature is such that even though they would have become what you would call free radicals themselves, they are stable. They don't need to hunt around looking for healthy electrons to snatch. Now, here are our products, packed full of antioxidants and products that can take care of inflammation. We are going to go through this one by one. The first one is double stem cell. As the name implies, there are two stem cell ingredients here. They are the Swiss apple, which we have talked about, and Burgundy grapes, which is why this product is called double stem cell. The phytonutrients are acai berry and blueberry. Now, the special apple is Utula spatulaba, the self-healing bitter apple, and it won the prize for European Innovation Best Active Ingredient in 2008. It's a real groundbreaker. Now, what are the benefits? It protects the stem cells while delaying the body's natural aging process. It is anti-wrinkling. Indeed, when you plug this apple, for the next 4 months, it's not going to wrinkle. And such is the power of this apple that when you ingest the stem cells based on it, it also slows down the aging process. It restores new tissues. And now next comes acai berry, which is high in antioxidants and improves cholesterol level. It's anti-cancer and a brain booster. It helps your heart, makes you lose weight naturally, boosts your immune system, and it's anti-aging in nature. Blueberry is an antioxidant also. It boosts your immunity and regulates your blood sugar. So it aids in weight loss, promotes a healthy urinary tract, and reduces the risk of heart disease. Burgundy grapes, antioxidant, phytochemical restorator, which protects against several chronic diseases. And this in particular protects your skin stem cells and promotes vitality and healthiness of your body. Now, next comes crystal cell. The difference between double stem cell and crystal cell is that crystal cell has tomato phytonutrient. And what does this give us? It contains the two colorless carotenoids, phytin and phytolin, which protect the body from two ranges of ultraviolet rays. And it's one of the most effective ways of naturally protecting cells from damaging free radicals. Now, how do you take double stem cell and crystal cell? They're in powder form. So you pour the powder under your tongue and put the tongue back on top as shown in the figure. That is 2 hours before your first meal. Once it dissolves under your tongue, it goes into the brain, and then the brain will detect where the problem is and then take care of it. Stem cells are produced to take care of whatever problem might exist in the body. So you drink water, about 50 cl once the powder has dissolved into your mouth. Then for the rest of the day, you take a minimum of 2 liters of water because these products work best in a hydrated environment. Now, what are the health benefits of double stem cell and crystal cell from what we have said so far? They slow down the aging process, they combat chronological aging, they protect epidermal stem cells against ultraviolet stress, improve cellular health, boost immunity, promote better heart health, enhance blood circulation, improve mental action, neutralize free radicals, help promote urinary tract health, improve vision, and help with chronic inflammation. We will now see why these two products take care of over 200 serious health issues. Then comes the Loma product, Snow Free Fort. This product is so wonderful that in the past you could rarely get it to buy because once it lands, in a day or two or a week, it is completely gone. Made from mulberry leaf extract, snow algae, and wheatgrass, this is a product. It is so wonderful that indeed, if a child is an SS, that is sickle cell, suffering sickle cell anemia, this product is the product that will make in some of the children, SS becomes AS or AA. Even if the genotype does not change, such a child won't be having crisis anymore. And when an adult is on this product also, adult SS, he or she won't be having any health crisis. Now we're going to go into some of these constituents. Snow algae, this is a special plant that grows in the harsh environment such as glaciers and snow, where it naturally produces valuable stress response molecules. This is what it brings to bear when it goes into our product. It stimulates the production of anti-aging genes, which is key to long life, promotes cellular defense and energy, and improves skin texture and skin tone. Now, mulberry leaf has sugar blocking properties, fights the buildup of blood cholesterol, and decreases the damage caused by free radicals in the body. Indeed, it acts as an antioxidant because it contains vitamins A, C, and E. Now, what about wheatgrass? It eliminates toxins, helps with digestion, boosts metabolism, lowers cholesterol, boosts immunity, lowers blood pressure, and helps with arthritis. Now, this product is wonderful because we all know that blood is the river of life and energy. Snow algae chlorophyll is similar to blood structure and can help to rebuild and replenish the blood in our body. It is rich in magnesium that gives an alkalizing, cleansing effect to the body. This is, of course, wonderful when it comes to gastrointestinal problems. Here are the benefits of Snow Free Fort. It is the best aid in gastrointestinal problems. It detoxifies toxins that cause chronic illnesses, fights infections, treats bad breath, handles skin sores, regulates the skin, boosts the immune system, manages blood sugar and weight loss, balances body acid alkaline count, and is excellent for sickle cell anemia. How do you take Snow Free Fort? You pour 1 sachet in 50 cl of water at room temperature and mix thoroughly. Sip over a period of 3 to 4 hours and take plenty of water in between. Of course, if an individual is undergoing dialysis, such a person must follow instructions on water intake as originally directed by the physician. Now, this is a wonder product, Actua Plus. It contains 18 fruits, 12 vegetables, and 9 spices. Now, if you are going to acquire all this, I don't know how you're going to do that because these fruits, vegetables, and spices come from all over the world. And each of them is a power-packed ingredient. Now, this product was specially made for those having diabetes and those who are recovering from serious ailments. It's something you should have in your home at all times. Now, how do you take it for normal body maintenance? You put 5 drops in 50 cl of water at room temperature and mix thoroughly. Do this 3 times a day. That is, in the morning, 5 drops in 50 cl of water at room temperature. In the afternoon, the same thing, also at night. Now, what about diabetes and those recovering from an illness? Instead of 5 drops in 50 cl of water, It is 10 drops in 50 cl of water at room temperature. Mix thoroughly and do as we said earlier. Now, what about these two products, triple stem cell products? The first one is Miracle Intense Essence, and next one is an H2O moisturizer. Now, Miracle Intense Essence is indeed a miracle product. I was lucky enough, I would say, you don't say unlucky, to have hot water pour on my arm. Luckily, I have a bottle of Miracle Intense Essence. I just sprayed it on the hand, and that was the end. No scars, nothing. In fact, within a minute or two, in a matter of seconds, my hand was completely okay. What does this do? It reduces spots, reduces wrinkle, it gives better skin texture and skin tone, gives a moist and supple skin, and enhances skin vitality. What about H2O moisturizer? Cell repair and recharging, anti-free radical and anti-aging effect, anti-ultraviolet rays, that is protects you from ultraviolet rays. It gives a soothing, hydrating, moisturizing effect, nourishes, brightens, and firms up your body, and erases fine lines and reduces wrinkles. Now, we are not a company without awards. In fact, our hallway is full of so many awards, so many, but there's no way we can go into all this now because we have little time to go through this. Now, what about certification? That's our own NAFDAC. Our NAFDAC number is D10804. Now, the GMP certification, Good Manufacturing Practice certification, we are completely natural in nature, so we have the vegetarian award and some other things there. As you can see, they're 100% natural. And then the father of all certification is the USA FDA Food and Drugs Administration certification. You don't buy this in the market. And the company got this in 2016. Now, if you are sure of what you are marketing, you are likely to say, okay, I'm going to put a $1 million insurance on it. So if anyone uses our products after buying from a reliable source, that is one of the distributors, we are the distributors, please don't go and buy online because we don't market our products online. If you see anything online and they claim to be our products, they're certainly fake. So if you use our products and you have any problem and you can prove it, $1 million is all yours. Now, what about testimonies? Now look at the head over there, the first one, top left, bald. Just sprays of triple stem cell, Miracle Intense Essence, the hair will grow back. And then take a look at the next one, using double stem cell. The man has that kind of problem with his neck, and you can see in a short period of time, 2 weeks, all gone. The next one, before and after, you can see the hump at the back of this man gone. Now look at the face down there. This woman's fine face was modeled up by all those spots. And then using Miracle Intense Essence, she was able to take care of her problem. Next comes our own woman, the crown president. That woman has made $1 million, over $1 million from this company. And she came in because she had terrible rashes on her face. And with Crystal Cell, she was able to bring back the beauty. Now, the last one is breast cancer. Crystal Cell and some other products, and you can see the problem solved. Product hours, of course, problem completely solved. Now, happiness lies in good health. We are offering you tonight good health and then plenty of money. But of course, that will come from one of our partners. So thank you so much for being such a wonderful audience. Osato, over to you.
Thank you so much, Prof. Reaction, thank you. Please let's give Prof thumbs up. It's not easy. Thank you so much, Prof. Thank you. At this point, we want to call on our other partner who will show us how we can actually assess these products. But it's not just knowing about the products. We also want you to be part of this wonderful family so that you enjoy the good health we are enjoying and also reach out to people. At this point, I'll call on Agape FA to please show us how we can actually access the product. Thank you. Agape, over to you.
Thank you, Madam Sato. Welcome everybody one more time. Thank you, Professor Deloye. You did an awesome job with the product. I'm gonna just quickly share my screen and show you how you can access this wonderful product. Okay. Okay. Okay, can you see my screen now?
Yes, we
Yes.
can.
Yes, we can.
All right, thank you. Stay home and make money. Phytoscience is the trend maker. I'm just going to share a few information with you on how to access our company's platform and the wonderful product Professor Adeleye took us through. The secret of success in business is in detecting where the world will go and getting there first. According to MarketWatch, the global stem cell market is determined to grow within the next 3-4 years with about $467 million. The American government is pumping a lot of taxpayers' dollars into research for cell therapy, and is estimated within the next 10 years that 80% of the world population, mostly from the developed countries, will be tied to stem cell. Many people will become millionaires from marketing products that are related to stem cell. The company that's providing this opportunity to you, like my partners already mentioned, is Phytoscience. This is a photo of our head office headquarters in Malaysia, in West Malaysia. Basically, the company owns its own building, which is worth about $4 million, fully paid, and is a debt-free company. These are some of the leaders of our company. The founder is right here, and the co-founder and some Nigeria leaders. And the Phytoscience is offering you this platform to create your own stem cell business and tap into this multi-billion-dollar industry. This is the memorandum of understanding signing ceremony between our founder and the formulator of this product. That's the person of Dr. Fred Zuli of Mibel Biochemistry in Switzerland. My partner already mentioned that our company has a $1 million liability insurance backing it up. And right now, our company currently does business in over 40 countries across the globe, and it's still growing. Why should you join our platform? Join Phytoscience. It's a company that has an 8-year solid build. And like I mentioned earlier, we have our own building in the headquarters in Malaysia, which is worth over $4 and fully paid. We have awards from every different corners, from Asia, from Europe. And the company who's putting together this product is Mibel Group, a company that is world renowned. And the company provides a lot of incentives. We have the direct sponsor incentive up to 45%. We have the pairing bonus 20%, which is unlimited or true. We have the registration bonus or key-in bonus of 3%. We have the matching bonus of 25% up to 10 levels. And we also have 100% payment cash out. And we have all kinds of incentives that is ongoing all throughout the year. We have car incentives. We have lucky draws for different types of electronic devices, headphones, and cell phones, tablets all the time ongoing. We have some ongoing right now. And we also have different trips that the company put together to Asia, to Europe, and different parts of the world. Also, the most important thing, if you want to be a part of any kind of business, you want to make sure that the support system is solid. Our company want to have one of the best in the industry. Basically, I can say a lot about this image here. The bucket just shows a hard way of doing things, and the tab shows an easy and simple way of doing things, which is what Phytoscience does. If you become a part of our business, you have the opportunity to retail our product, and also you have the opportunity to partner. To leverage and build a passive income. The word first he did say that the secret to success is to be able to leverage other people's effort, basically, in whatever you're doing. He said he rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than to earn 100% of his effort. Because if you're working by yourself and you become ill, it means you will make no more money. But if you're working with other people, even if you're not there, you're still benefiting from the effort of other people. This is what the platform that Phytoscience has put together is able to do for you today. If you're taking a look at the business for the first time, I can assure you this is an awesome platform. And the company actually finds many different ways, up to 11 to be specific, to actually put money back in your pockets, in the pockets of the partners, through the direct sponsor bonus, through the roll-up bonus, through the matching direct sponsor bonus, the key-in bonus. We have the pairing bonus, which is development bonus, which is paid daily. And we have the matching 2 bonus, which is a pairing bonus as well, but it's paid monthly. And we have the reorder product bonus, which is paid instantly. We have the reorder bonus, matching reorder bonus, which is paid monthly. We have the loyalty leadership bonus, which is 3%. It's calculated monthly, but paid every 6 months. And we have the loyalty maintenance 2 bonus. And like I said, you could do retail as well by just reselling the products. And we have the first purchase incentive bonus. If you were to come into this platform by picking up a bronze package, what you position yourself to be able to earn by bringing in other bronze partners will be $15.30 every time you do that. And mind you, the company pays its incentives or direct sponsor for each partners that you bring into the company instantaneously. That is actually not done in the business and anywhere in the industry. Also, if you bring in a silver, you get $20 every time you do that. And if you bring in a gold partner, you get $50 every time you do that. And if you bring in a platinum member, you get paid $70. It doesn't matter how many people you bring in for the day, the company is going to pay you $70 times how many platinum. If you were to come in with a silver package, you get the same $15.30 for every bronze and $32.80 for every silver, $88 for every gold, and $135 for every platinum. If you were to pick up a gold package today, you get $15.30 for bronze, $32.80 for silver, $177.70 for gold, and $225 for every platinum member. If you were to pick up a platinum package, which is where you want to be and where you want to get into this business or into this platform, because this positions you to be able to earn in the 11 different ways that I showed you just now. You still get $15.30 for bronze. You get $32.80 for silver, 177.70 cents for gold. But for platinum, because you're a platinum member, every time you bring a platinum member, the company pays you $450 instantly. So if you bring 10 people in a day, you get $4,500 paid into your account instantly. There's a lot more added and a lot more benefit that comes with being a platinum. You want to talk to the person that invited you today so they can give you more details. So you want to come back for our business or training opportunity. The key bonus, which is paid daily as well, is a 3%. Basically, the company is compensating you for doing a bit of administrative work for the company. Basically, all you're doing is entering the information of your new partners into the system. For every time you do the one of bronze, you get $1.02. For silver, $2.19. For gold, $11.85. And for platinum, $30. And only the platinum members are eligible to process or do this administrative work. Like I mentioned before, you want to be a platinum when you're in this platform. That is the only way you can get this bonus and a lot of other bonuses that are restricted to platinum members only. And then for the matching direct sponsor bonus, basically the lady right here with blue jeans on the top right corner, this, for example, that is you. When you come into the business, the company pays you. When you come into the business, the company pays you every time you bring somebody else into the business. For example, the first gentleman on the top of this hierarchy here, if that was the first person you sponsored, let's say Mr. John, the company pays you $450 if they were to come in as a platinum. And every time John brings in someone into the company pays them as well, the $450. But because you brought John into the business, the company pays over and above what John gets, 7% of everything that it pays. And that's basically the long and short of the matching direct sponsor bonus. Like I said, if you want to know more details about these benefits, you want to talk to the person that invited you. And for the pairing two bonus, every time you bring two people into the business, the company pays you over and above the direct sponsor bonus, an additional bonus called a pairing bonus. So for example, you came in with a silver package, say the top left corner here, that's you. When you sponsor the lady in pink on the left and the guy in suit on the right, if they both come in just like you as a silver, apart from the direct sponsor bonus that you get for each of them, the company pays you over and above that $14.60. And the guy in the middle, if you were to come in as a gold package, over and above the direct sponsor bonus, the company pays you $79. And they don't have to both come in the same day. If the one comes in before the other, the points are going to be held in place for you until the second person comes into pair and you still get paid that bonus. For platinum, you get $200 when you get a pair underneath you. And also, if you're a silver partner, you have a maximum daily bonus that you can receive, which is $147. And you have a maximum monthly of $4,405. For the gold partner, you get $909 maximum a day and $29,965 maximum monthly payout. As a platinum, you get unlimited daily and unlimited monthly bonus. Another reason why you want to be a platinum. The loyalty leadership bonus 3%, like I mentioned earlier, is calculated monthly, but it's paid twice a year, every 6 months. And how that works, this only for people who have ranked to the position of diamond all the way to the crown president. So right here on the right, it shows you the number of shares that each diamond or blue diamond or black diamond or two-way crown president gets. Is from 2 units per month all the way to 20 units per month. Those are the more details you can get later. And this is a chart showing some of the packages that we have. These are the prices for the different packages. Some of them I explained already. For the bronze, if you decide to pick up a bronze package today, which is more like a startup for students. That's not where you want to go. It's $107.50, which gives you 34 product points, and you get three double stem cell flagship product. And for the silver, you pay $193.50, and you get 73 product points, and that gives you 6 double stem cell. For gold package, you get to pay $930.95, and you get 305 product points and 32 double stem cell. For Gold Booster, which is the promotional that is going on right now, I'll share that more with you on the next page. It's $774, and you get 320 product points and 26 double stem cell. The Junior Platinum is $1,000, $103.25. It gives you 500 product points and 28 double stem cell. Then we have another Junior Platinum H1 that goes for $1,290. 500 product point, 32 double stem cells, 6 crystal cell, and 4 snowfield. Junior Platinum DS, 1,768, 695 product point, and 60 double stem cell. Junior Platinum H2 is 1,935, 800 product point, 30 DS, 20 crystal cell, and 10 snowfield. The Platinum Mix, 1,988, 75. 1,000 product point, 16 double stem cells, 16, 6 no. And the traditional platinum gives you 1,000 points for 110 double stem cells. That costs $2,885. The Gold Booster promo, like I mentioned, got extended, I believe, to the end of the year right now by our CEO. For $775, you get a Booster Gold package, which is the price that is less than the regular Gold package. But the beautiful part is it auto upgrades you to Platinum position. If you pick up this package today, you automatically get positioned as a Platinum within the platform, and it positions you to be able to earn in all different ways. We have what we call the Aromaker lifestyle. There's a point, there's a portion of your incentive earnings that the company puts aside under the Aromaker account. You're able to use that to redeem any of these packages here, travel packages, electronics, and education, and different things. Make some of your dreams to come true. These are some of the travel trips by some of our leaders to different destinations around the world. Here, some of our leaders in Malaysia, our current CEO with the beige pants, and our team leader on the left right here is Didi, and that's Bismarck. Never say you cannot afford something. That is a poor man's attitude. Ask how to afford it. If you need further information, you can check out the person that invited you. You have to be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have tomorrow what others won't do. Get the education in order to free your time and financial freedom that you deserve. Thank you.
Reaction. Agape, thank you so much. You can stop share. Agape, thank you.
You're welcome.
Reaction. You've heard it all. Our platform is a very beautiful one. We don't just care about people's health alone, we also care about their pockets, so that there will be no excuse of, oh, I can't afford it. Get back to whoever invited you and be part of us. At this point, we'll be moving on to the next section, which is a question and answer section. Blessing, please, do we have any questions? Can you quickly go through the chat room? Do we have any questions?
We had one on the chat room. I responded to her privately, and I think Sonny already put a response there as well. Her question was, do you take this? What are the side effects, and do you take these products when you don't have any major ailments? So our response to her is that there are no side effects. Madam Osarobo was the one that asked the question. There are no side effects. All of these are plant-based, and anyone that is presently well can take them to prevent themselves from falling into major ailments.
Thank you so
If
much.
you have questions, please put your question on the chat room, or indicate by raising up your hand so we can take your question. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So just look through the participant list, see. You can use the reaction, go to the right-hand side. That's the bottom right. Go to the bottom right or click on the chat. Once you click on your chat button, you can actually raise your hand.
Any questions in the house?
Who's Infinite Notes?
Okay, someone is asking in the chat room, what can you take for high blood pressure? Oh, high blood sugar. What can you take for high blood sugar?
Yeah, thank you so much. For high blood sugar, I want to say, has it already been diagnosed as diabetes? And if it's diabetes, what type of diabetes it is? You can actually use a snowfield.
Sato, you're on mute. We can hear you.
Probably her network.
Can someone take the end? Can someone answer that, please?
Can you run the question by me again, because my network had logged me out just before I came on now.
What do you take for high blood sugar?
Okay, just like Sister Sato was saying before she got logged out, you need to take snowfield fort, because that is one of the things that would help to regulate your calorie intake and would also stabilize your blood sugar levels to prevent you from having sugar spikes. In addition to that, we also have the wonderful Actua Plus, which was formulated specifically for diabetics. We have components in it that will combat blood sugar spiking levels. And then, of course, you should also take the double stem cell, because the double stem cells would help to recreate or nurture your pancreas and cause it to work efficiently. So if you arm yourself with the Actua Plus, the snowfield fort, and the double stem cell, you're good to go.
Thank you. That question came from Akome. I hope you got that response back. Thank you. Mrs. Osato, you're back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back.
Okay.
Sorry, the network.
Yeah. Any other questions?
I'm sure Grandma did justice to the question. Mama Anka. Yeah. Do we have any more questions in the house?
I do have a question.
Don't be serious. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a question, right? Okay, so please, what can you recommend for, what are the products for me to recommend for someone with high blood pressure? High blood pressure. What are the exact combination products, and how can they take these products?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Right. Practically everything that we have would do well for high blood pressure, because there are reasons for why people have high blood pressure. when you take your double stem cell, it has blueberries, the qualities of blueberries. Sure, you don't have time to go in bit otherwise. If you go to the components of even the double stem cell alone, you will know that some of the components there would help to cleanse your arteries and would cause the blood flow to move with ease, and the constriction in it that causes high blood pressure would not be there anymore. Some of the products also deal with cholesterol and reducing your cholesterol levels. What causes high blood pressure sometimes is plaque in our arteries. And so even if you use Actua Plus, Snowfield, and double stem cell, the high blood pressure will be history. We've had copious testimonies of people telling us that their blood pressures came down when they started using our products. So it could even be the double stem cell alone. It has the ability to bring down your the person's high blood pressure. I heard the CEO telling us that he had really terribly high blood pressure levels, and they were about to start him on medications. When he started, he told them that they should hold on, let him try our products, and the readings dropped drastically after he started taking our products. Does that answer the question, Blessing?
Yes, thank you so much.
I want to contribute to that, Mama Anka. My mother-in-law is a living testimony. I actually put her on the double stem cell and the Snowfield Forth because she's been hypertensive for over 50 years. She's 83 years old. And just within a month and a half, her BP went as low as 108. She actually got scared initially, but the doctor told her to continue, that she was fine. And as I speak with you now, her BP is normal.
Wow.
So,
fantastic.
Double stem cell, Snowfield, and like Mamanka said, all our products do work.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do we still have any other question?
Members, any questions?
I think our speakers did justice to both the product and, had to become a member here. So there's no more question. And if we do have any question, probably we are shy, we don't want to ask, please get back to the person who invited you, and they'll be able to sort you out. So at this point, I want to once again appreciate everyone that waited patiently while we're trying to reach out to our people. Like I said at the beginning, because of the time change, it was sudden, and that was why we didn't kick off on time. It won't happen another time. Thank you for coming. And at this point, I want to hand over to Mama in the house, Mrs. Zanka Amurawaye. We have a wonderful leader here, Didi, but unfortunately, she's also, I think, multitasking right now, so she can't actually come to the floor. So we'd like to call Mrs. Anka Murawaye, Grandma, to please wrap up for us.
Can I interrupt? Can I interrupt, please?
Go ahead.
Yes, I have one more question on behalf of someone, please. What is the best? What can someone take doing dialysis? What's the best products for someone undergoing dialysis?
Okay. Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
I should?
Mamanka, yes,
okay.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Well, if the person is on dialysis and the person cannot take, I know with people with dialysis, they usually would, sometimes, not always, they would restrict fluid intake. They will say you can take this much, this quantity of fluid. For some people, they don't. But if they do, we recommend that they should mix the Actua Plus in the fluid, the amount of water that they will mix their Snowfield Forte. Snowfield Forte is actually very important that people with kidney renal failure should take Snowfield Forte and add your Actua Plus in the same liquid for the Snowfield Forte, and then they can also take double stem cell. but instead of taking water, like they would take normal plain water they are using for the snow field, sip it, take it in bits, divide it into 3, or try to use this fluid for the snow field to cover for whatever quantity of fluid intake that they are allowed. So they need snow field, they need Actual Plus, and they need double stem cell.
Can I say, just so I can relay this recommendation correctly? So if they are restricted by water intake, then they have to just do 1 mg, add their 10 drops of Actual Plus in that same water, take their DS in the morning, and then consume that water.
Okay. Okay, Prof,
Yes.
please go ahead.
Yes. My clients, you don't know how important Actual Plus is important. That's what I want to say.
Okay, it's a must for every home.
Okay.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Mama Anka, please, at this point, we want you to please help us wrap up and close the meeting.
Thank you. So, well, thank you so much, every one of us, all leaders, all members, and of course, our guests who are the reason why we are here. Thank you very much for staying till now, for taking our time to be with us. I mean, someone could have invited you and then you say, oh, look, I don't have time. But that you came and you stayed, and I'm sure you're living here with good value. Opportunities sometimes come only once. Sometimes it comes multiple times. But whenever opportunities come and it's for a good thing, my advice is for you to key into it. In this situation, you don't even know if you're saying yes to coming to this meeting could save a life or two. And there's also the aspect of making good money. There are not many businesses like our business, I can tell you. We banter, we are happy people because we see the reality of making good money and being happy making the money. There are some people who are making money, but I mean, there's no joy in what they're doing. They have to work so hard. In fact, they demand a pound of flesh and a drop, like they will say. Your very blood they take out of you before you can say, I have earned this much. But with phytoscience, joyfully, we make the money that we make, touching lives at the same time, being blessed financially. So while we look at the physical aspect, the health aspect of our business, we also must consider the fact that we are being offered an opportunity to also make good wealth. Wealth, joy, health, that is what we are all about. So you've heard it all. You've had questions and had suggestions. So I enjoin you to take this opportunity at this time. Don't second guess. Don't be left out of the fun we are having. Come join us. And this time around, in a week's time when we are meeting again, we want you to say you are not a guest anymore, but you are a member. On Tuesday, our older team also has health talks. We'll tell you about the products and pick a particular aspect of health, and we deal with it. 8 p.m. Nigerian time. I don't know what it is in Canada, Europe, or the US, but Nigerian time, 8 p.m. We'll be sending you invites. So come around again, meet with us, and let us share this great idea and great news. Thank you so much for staying. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mama Anka. Thank you, everyone. And Mr. Shola, I want to say thank you for being the very first person. You're actually waiting. Immediately we open the room, you are the first person in. Thank you so much for your time. And like Mamanka already said, we look forward to seeing every one of you next week. And please join us Tuesday and Friday for our business meetings. Thank you all. Have a good evening.
Invite somebody.
Yes.
Thank you.
True. Please invite somebody.